Alrighty then. Let's see what this party holds for Zahjira. She probably should tell the boys to wait first. I'm thinking. Alright, fellas. Khajiit thinks it's this invitation. Actually, let's Khajiit read it. Perhaps. Let's see. Elwyn, first emissary of the Aldmeri Dominion to the Kingdom of Skyrim, requests the pleasure of the company of Zahjira. It should say Zahjira, Archmage. At reception of 24 Frostfall at 201, the ambassador's residence. Regrets only. Formal attire. Regrets only? Khajiit's not sure what that means. Formal attire requested. She understands that part. It does not say she can bring people with her. So, Karjo?
Khajiit got your back.
Khajiit would love to have you along with her, but it looks like this invitation is only for Khajiit, and yeah.
Head on then. I will keep an eye out.
Thank you for understanding. Khajiit appreciates that. Erender?
Mara, protect us both.
Indeed. Khajiit might need that protection at the party. But if it's alright, she needs you fellas to wait here.
Alright. Don't take too long.
Khajiit will do her best. Where did Karjo go? Ah. Speak of him, and there he is.
Greetings, traveler.
Karjo. Would you possibly wait here? Well, I mean, go into solitude if you want, but just wait with the others. Khajiit, this invitation's only for Khajiit. Alas.
I understand.
Thank you, Quatojo. Khajiit appreciates it. Well, is Khajiit ready for the party? Khajiit thinks she's ready. Delphine?
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth.
Hey!
Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
Yes? Are you done with insulting Zahjira? Khajiit is ready. Look after the rest of her things. You could just give them to the boys if you don't want to look after them, but anyway.
Don't worry. It will all be waiting for you when you get back.
Okay.
Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need.
Khajiit will
Good luck.
do her best. And she is unsure.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenwood's little soiree.
Indeed.
And
Hello.
arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady.
Well, thank you.
My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Oh, lovely.
Please, you first. I insist.
There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
No. Thank you, nothing. That actually makes a lot of sense. I guess it's the opposite of RSVP.
I will just...
Welcome to the
rest
Thalmor
here.
Embassy. Your invitation,
Damnably
please.
cold out here.
Uh,
Forward to the trip back down.
Certainly.
Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
Khajiit is not your mom.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Welcome back.
Yes, yes. Now.
The Thalmor Embassy welcomes you.
Does it? Lovely. Khajiit is happy to be here. In a very non-truthful way. Ah, and who are you?
Welcome. I don't believe we've met.
Oh,
I am Elenwen, the Thalmor Ambassador to Skyrim.
Are
And
you?
are?
Khajiit? This one is called Zahjira. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim?
What is it now?
They're only allowed on the city docks
Just that
now.
we've
Most
run
of
out of
Please,
the alcohol.
help yourself to more wine.
Ah,
Orinthia Red.
you host such parties often, yes?
Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors.
Indeed. Zahjira can see that you spared no expense.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests.
What does your position as Thalmor Ambassador involve?
One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
Khajiit has never quite understood exactly what the Justiciars do.
The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics.
Not particularly, no. Thank you very much for talking to Khajiit.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Technomage. Hello. Welcome to the madness. It's very noisy here.
I've
Khajiit.
spent many hours in council meetings lately grappling with that problem.
We must keep faith in ourselves and the Divines.
Khajiit is listening. That's her plan right now, and other than that,
Are you enjoying the party?
Very much
she is just
And thank you for asking.
trying to get her
Excellent.
bearings.
I'll leave you to it then.
Khajiit, it doesn't have a plan. The plan is Delphine's, and Khajiit is trying to find the information so that she can understand what is going on. And then Khajiit will decide. Elisif, Your Majesty, hello.
When I married Torek, he promised we'd go to lavish parties just like this. I wish he were here now.
Indeed. You are enjoying the party,
Very
yes?
much so, yes. Elenwen's parties are always so elegant. She really has impeccable taste. My only regret is that she doesn't host them more often.
Khajiit sees. Charles Elisif, it is a pleasure to see you again in such a lovely dress.
Why, thank you. You are most courteous. I admit I'm surprised to see you here. Normally these parties are reserved for the Jarls and business leaders of Skyrim. Elenwen must be very fond of you.
Well, Khajiit is the Archmage. That possibly could be the reason.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
The Grey Quarter in Windhelm is little better than a slum. It's shameful that the Dark Elves...
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Are you still wanting more
Have
drinks?
you heard any interesting rumors lately?
Well, I
What
did
does a
hear
fellow
that
need to
one
do
of
to
the
get a
people
drink
living
around
inside
here?
the walls of Windhelm. They're only allowed on the
What
city
brings you to
option.
this party?
You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Ellenwyn's little soirees.
Oh,
But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business.
all right.
And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not.
We've got our hands full dealing with
Well, the Thalmor actually have a very good reputation in my homeland, so it actually is not
We must keep faith in ourselves and the
problem.
divines.
My friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked.
Yes,
And
Khajiit.
none of the waiters will bring me a drink. Ellenwyn must have told him to cut me off, a frigid bitch.
Well,
Afraid I'll cause another scene, I suppose.
Khajiit is surprised that you didn't have a drink. Well, all right.
I need another drink.
Well, if Khajiit can get one for you, she'll see about that. So far, Khajiit still is not quite sure what she's doing here. Hello.
Trust me, there's no place better to forge relationships with the movers and shakers of Skyrim.
Indeed, Khajiit hopes you're enjoying the party, Proventus.
Oh, hello there. I didn't expect to see you here. Yes, I am indeed. Ellenwyn always serves the best wine at her parties. The food is excellent as well. Though I confess, being surrounded by so many wealthy and important people makes me feel more than a little nervous.
Khajiit understands.
Any interesting rumors of late?
You sense valuable information, do you, Techno? And treasures that are ripe for the borrowing, indeed. Well, Khajiit
Don't let me keep you.
might pick up
Most
a
of them
few
sleep
things.
together in one building, and they're as poor as wretches.
What's this? What are you talking about? Who's poor as wretches? Khajiit hates hearing only half the conversation.
To your liking.
I suppose so, yes.
It's a necessary part of my job to mix with the upper classes of Skyrim, such as they are.
Can there truly be peace between the Thalmor and the Empire?
Scarcely feed the staff in my palace.
Khajiit seems to think that the Thalos thing has caused some friction.
There is peace now, and that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs. But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms. And the next storm, I think, will be far deadlier than the last.
Is that so? What brings you to this party? Khajiit wonders.
There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor.
And I'm sure you get quite far with that attitude.
All right then.
Techno, are you talking to Khajiit through some magical means? You sound like you're currently alive. You can take anything under anyone's noses. Ooh, that is a good thing to know. Khajiit didn't know that
I've never felt
some of the
entirely
spirits
at ease
could
in
be
the
alive.
Thalmor Embassy.
But it does
The
make
Great
sense.
War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Altmeri Dominion put
All right.
aside their
Excuse
differences.
I hope
All
you
right.
enjoyed the
For
roast
everyone.
venison with fish
Khajiit?
and sauce that we had at the last party. That was delicious.
Khajiit thinks she has talked to everybody.
Have you
Oh.
heard any news from the
No,
other
that's a
parts of
voice
Skyrim?
Khajiit doesn't recognize.
I heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim. They
Eric.
seem to think it's at least a dozen, but I'm sure they're exaggerating. They're probably trying to scare us into giving them more money and influence, so they can save us from the dragon's threat.
Well, the dragons do provide a lot
I
of
don't
threat.
recall seeing you at one of these before. And I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
Do you indeed?
My staff seeing to your needs.
What brings you to this party?
To maintain relationships.
Ah.
By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party.
Dragons and storm cloaks. My coffers are running
Khajiit
dry.
is the Archmage.
I've spent many hours in council
There's no
meetings
cover to be blown. You are quite mistaken. I hope she bought that.
Next
Hero
time.
might step forward and solve all our problems, just like in the tales.
You borrowed something a friend forgot to give him.
Are
You
you
use it
enjoying the
to
party?
watch through other people's
Very much
perspective.
so, and thank you
Interesting
for
techno.
asking.
That
Excellent.
sounds like a
I'll
very
leave you to it.
interesting artifact.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way.
Distract the
Let's hope we both
guards.
live through this day.
Let's see. Well, there was the fellow who wanted a drink, and he said something about causing a scene. Maybe he will cause another scene? It's worth a shot. Khajiit will try that, and then if that doesn't work, she will see what else.
Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
Well, no, Zahjira's ready.
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
All right, well, hope
I'm
this
not sure that
works.
it's news, but lately it seems like every
Probably
blacksmith
won't,
in Skyrim
but
is out to
Zahjira
prove
will
that
do
he's
her
the
best
equal
to
of
slip
Jorlin
out. Now,
Greyman.
where was that guy?
It's not really a fair comparison, if you ask me.
Oh, there he is.
After all, Jorlin works this.
What does a fellow need to do
How
to
is
get
any
a
smith
drink
going
around
to compare
here?
Well, I've helped you out, fella. Here, Zahjira has brought you a drink.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If
Could you
there's
be louder?
anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Well, actually, there is something you could do for Zahjira.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
Because you need you to cause a scene. Get everyone's attention, just for a few minutes.
These are troubling times indeed.
She just realized. She's whispering to her friend. Is that okay? Would you mind, stepping away?
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine.
Could you keep your voice down a little?
Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress.
Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Nothing could be more unlikely
Well,
than that
quick,
someone
shut the
would
door.
actually
Thank you.
want her in their bed. Although most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Get your hands off me.
I think he did a good job. Okay.
Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink, quick.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out.
Hopefully.
We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder.
All right.
Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it?
All right.
Follow me.
Khajiit is following.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
Ooh.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
Yeah, not well at all.
In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
All right, all right. You're Russian, Khajiit. Okay. All right, she has her stuff.
Let me do the talking. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
All right. Oh, do I have to actually... I would prefer... Fine, I'll turn my back. Jeez.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Okay. Well, hang on here. Khajiit will get dressed, and... Techno. Khajiit has never tried any of their wine, so she's not sure what it's like. Khajiit really does not like dressing in front of somebody. Yes, sneaking seems like the way to go. That's right, so we want to equip this. The water arrows, we're not sure. We'll leave it on the water arrows for now. And Khajiit thinks that's all that she brought with her. Okay. Well, aside from all the other things, but...
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Okay, fine.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Okay.
Not now.
Lock the door.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Well, hopefully he'll lock the door.
Did you see those robes?
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers.
Okay.
Well, we'd better get back to our rounds.
All right. Okay, so that one will take me back to where I cast it. That's not actually what we want. Okay, so we can seduce people, make them our friend for a while. Ah! Okay. Okay. Khajiit hasn't used this spell very much. And, yeah, it doesn't last very long. Okay. Khajiit has no idea where she's supposed to go in here. Okay, this is not anybody's office. Well, Khajiit doesn't tend... She does arrows and she does magic. Khajiit, speaking of magic, Khajiit is going to refresh her spells. Hopefully she doesn't get attention while she's doing that. Oh. Well. What does Khajiit have to... She has no food on her. She did... Good thing she brought those potions. Okay. Should she drink another potion? Probably. Let's take its full effect before we cast. Okay. Now, which one was it that... Sheet. Shadow's Embrace. Okay, she needs her mana back. She should have brought more. Could Khajiit wait till everybody goes to sleep? It's early afternoon. That's a long time to wait. Nordmead. That would not be the right spell. Well, obviously Khajiit has to go this way. Okay, so we've got a fellow there walking up and down. Awesome. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Alright. Khajiit is going to drink another one. She's almost out of them. It's because of all her lovely equipment that she couldn't bring. She's not used to being without it. Okay, he's right there. Woohoo! Khajiit has to wait for him to move away. I wish you could see through the edge there. She doesn't want to use the magic. Now, she did bring the... She did bring some potions. Khajiit is a little worried. Okay. Khajiit is not sure if this is where she needs to go. Okay, good. Khajiit's sneakiness. Is Khajiit gonna have to... Khajiit hopes she doesn't have to kill Thalmor. Oh, jeez. She might not have a choice. That guy is just not moving. Indeed, Khajiit do like to sneak, Spez. Hello, welcome to the madness as Khajiit contemplates. Yep, no. He isn't even turning his back. Well... The problem with casting the spell to make him her ally is, assuming it works, when it wears off, then he's going to give the alarm. Khajiit really thinks her only option is to dispense with him as quickly and quietly as possible. She doesn't like it, but... Khajiit hears a new voice. Hello, Jason. Khajiit is a Khajiit. A female Khajiit. Alright, okay. Khajiit is not sure why these seem to have a little thief marker on them. They are her own. Yeah, well, doesn't matter. Well. Khajiit doesn't like doing this. Could be a perfectly innocent Thalmor. Well, here goes nothing.
What was that? Did you hear something?
Crap. There's no one here. Awesome. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Alright, just to explain what's going on, this is a serious roleplay stream. You also will be part of the roleplay. Zahjira will try to interpret anything you say in character. And if you would prefer not to roleplay, just put OOC in front of your comments, and that will let me skip over them when I'm reading. Oh, crap.
Hello? Who's there?
Yeah, the body is a big giveaway.
You are but a dog, and I am your miserable.
Okay, so much for quietness.
Another fight.
Death is the only way out of your misery.
Well, for you, yes. Well, Khajiit's guessing you're not going to need these things anymore. Let's see if she can hide the bodies back here, if she can get them in. Not really. Okay, well. She will try to hide them around the corner. Sort of. Ah. It's not very well hidden, but it's better than in the middle. Of course, all the blood is a big giveaway. What can you do? Well, there's a few people dead that Khajiit would have preferred not to have to kill. That did not go very well. But Khajiit is alive. Well, of course, they don't need the stuff on their bodies anymore, do they? I always like liberating things. The cake and the diamond. Khajiit hasn't read that. Now is probably not the best time. So Khajiit will liberate that. Ooh. Khajiit might eat those. Okay. So we've got some doors here that goes outside. I can feel the cold under the door. And then we have this room. Not sure whose room this is. I'm hoping. Well, looking for papers. None in there. Ah, such a mess. Grab that book too. Sure, we'll take the cash. Khajiit doesn't mind. She helps herself to these things. Not finding any papers, though. All right, well, this didn't provide any help, so these people died for nothing. No papers. Does Khajiit need to go outside? It doesn't make sense. Why would somebody have their personal office outside? Well, no? Okay, well, this is a dead end. Literally, for some. Ah, so the guard that was in here came running up. Right, so we don't need to be quite so cautious. Gotcha. Pretty sure there won't be any papers in there. She's trying to remember where she came in. That goes outside as well. That's... Ah. Khajiit hears a voice. Angie? Well, yes, Khajiit would like to go downstairs. She's trying to find a way to do that, however. Because upstairs was no help. That door requires a key. Unless there's a key back here, and Khajiit's spells have just worn off, so she's going to need to refresh them. Alright. Well, he finally went away. Okay, yeah, let's go in here and redo Khajiit's spells. That. All right. Because if that was indeed her room that we were in, it had a distinct lack of papers. Khajiit's thinking we have to go outside. Let's try upstairs first to go outside. Because that's more likely to be a balcony that Khajiit can sneak along. Alright, let's find out. Well, it's... Promise... Oh, no.
Did you hear something?
All right. That didn't work out too well. Khajiit's trying to get away from the door. Right. Let's see if our magic map provides any help. Well, it does seem to indicate that there is a downstairs if Khajiit could only find it. Perhaps it's in the kitchen? Alright, they did not appear to follow Khajiit inside. Good. Dang it, I need a key. Is there another door? Yeah, because she doesn't think going outside is the answer. Alright, let's try the... No doors here. Let's try the kitchen, because she doesn't think we have another option. Oh, that one needs a key too. That Khajiit doesn't have one of those magic locks that one cannot pick. Well... Khajiit does not have any keys. Well, while she ponders what to do, she is going to read these books. Might as well sit in here while we do it. And maybe an idea will come to Khajiit while she's reading the books. Right. Uncommon Taste and the Cake and the Diamond. Those were the ones. Cake and the Diamond by Ethel Muendel. I was in the Rat in the Pot, a foreigner corner club in Alderaan, talking to my fellow rats when I first saw the woman. Now, Breton women are fairly common in the Rat in the Pot. As a breed, they seemed inclined to wander far from their perches in High Rock. The old Breton women, however, are not so migratory, and the wizened old biddy drew attention to herself, wandering about the room, talking to everyone. Nimloth and Odiad were at their usual places, drinking their usual stuff. Odiad was showing off a prize he'd picked up in some illicit manner, a colossal diamond as large as a baby's hand and clear as spring water. I was admiring it when I heard the creaking of old bones behind me. "Good day to you, friends," said the old woman. "My name is Abel Cridet, and I'm in need of a financial assistance to facilitate my transportation to Redania." "You'll want to see the temple for charity," said Nimloth curtly. "I'm not looking for charity," said Abel. "I'm looking to barter services." "Don't make me sick, old woman," laughed Odiad. "Did you say your name was Abel Chidet?" I asked. "Are you related to Abel Chidet, the High Rock alchemist?" "Closely related," she said with a cackle. "We are the same person. Perhaps I could prepare you a potion in exchange for gold. I noticed you have in your possession a very fine diamond. The magical qualities of diamonds are boundless." "Sorry, old woman, I ain't given it up for magic. It was trouble enough stealing this one," said Odiad. "I've got a fence who will trade it for gold." "But your fence will demand a certain percentage, will he not? What if I could give you an potion of invisibility in exchange? In return for that diamond, you could have the means to steal many more. A very fair exchange of services, I would say." "It would be, but I have no gold to give you," said Odiad. "I'll take what remains of the diamond after I've made the potion," said Abel. "If you took it to the Mages Guild, you'd have to supply all the other ingredients and pay for it as well. But I learned my craft in the wild where no potion makers existed to dissolve diamonds into dust, when you must do it all by hand by simple skill. You are blessed with remnants those fool potion makers at the guild simply swallow up." "That sounds all very nice," said Nimloth, "but how do we know your potion is going to work? If you make one potion, take the rest of Odiad's diamond and leave, we won't know until you've gone whether the potion works or not." Trust is so rare these days," sighed Abel. "I suppose I could make 2 potions for you, and there'd still be a little bit of the diamond left for me. Not a lot, but perhaps enough to get me to Redania. Then you could try the first potion right here and now and see if you're satisfied or not. But, I interjected, you could make one potion that works and one that doesn't and take more of the diamond. She could even give you a slow-acting poison, and by the time she's got to Aldrania, you'd be dead. Bleeding Kinnereth, you Dunmer are suspicious. I will barely have any diamond left, but I could make 2 potions of 2 doses each, so you could satisfy yourself that the potion works and has no negative effects. If you still don't trust me, come along with me to my table and witness my craft if you'd like. So it was decided that I would accompany Abel back to her table where she had all her traveling bags full of herbs and minerals to make certain that she was not making 2 different potions. It took nearly an hour of preparation, but she kindly allowed me to finish her half-filled flagon of wine while I watched her work. Splintering the diamond and powdering the pieces required the bulk of the time. Over and over again she waved her gnarled hands over the gem, intoning ancient enchantments, breaking the facets of the stone into smaller and smaller pieces. Separately she made pastes of minced bittergreen, crushed red bulbs d'arcospe, and driblets of chickalani oil. I finished the wine. Old woman, I finally said with a sigh, how much longer is this going to take? I'm getting tired of watching you work. The Mages Guild has fooled the populace into thinking alchemy is a science, she said. But if you're tired, rest your eyes. My eyes closed, seemingly of their own volition. But there had been something in that wine, something that made me do as she asked. I think I'll make up the potion as cakes. It's much more potent that way. Now, tell me, young man, what will your friends do once I give them the potion? Mug you in the street afterwards to retrieve the rest of the diamond, I said simply. I didn't want to tell the truth, but there it was. I thought so, but I wanted to be certain. You may open your eyes now. I opened my eyes. Abel had made a small presentation on a wooden platter, 2 small cakes and a silver cutting knife. Pick up the cakes and bring them to the table, said Abel, and don't say anything, except to agree with whatever I say. I did as I was told. It was a curious sensation. I didn't really mind being her puppet. Of course, in retrospect, I resented, but it seemed perfectly natural at the time to obey her without question. Abel handed the cakes to Odiad, and I dutifully verified that both cakes were made the same way. She suggested that he cut one of the cakes in half, and she would take one piece and he'd take the other, just so he would know they worked and weren't poisoned. Odiad thought it was a good idea and used Abel's knife to cut the cake. Abel took the piece on the left and popped it in her mouth. Odiad took the piece on the right and swallowed it more cautiously. Abel and all the bags she was carrying vanished from sight almost instantly. Nothing happened to Odiad. Why did it work for the witch and not for me? Cried Odiad. Because the diamond dust was only on the left-hand side of the blade, said the old alchemist through me. I felt her control lessening as the distance grew, and she hurried invisibly down the dark Aldrin street, away from the rat and the pot. We never found Adele Churdet or the diamond. Whether she completed her pilgrimage to Aldrania is anyone's guess. The cakes had no effect, except to give Odiad a bad case of droops that lasted for nearly a week. Well, that didn't give Khajiit any ideas. What's this one? Uncommon Taste by the Gourmet. Congratulations! By opening this volume, you have taken the first step on a truly epic journey, a voyage through the vast landscape of Breton food and its myriad joys and wonders. You will explore scents, flavors, and textures so exquisite they will seem impossible. But they are more than possible. Indeed, by following the carefully selected recipes presented in this cookbook, you will prepare extraordinary dishes with such ordinary ease, those around you will suspect sorcery. But the only magic is that which exists in your own heart, the passion you possess for creating delicious, amazing food that can be prepared easily and enjoyed endlessly. Start here, and someday you too can be a gourmet. Sunlight souffle. Khajiit is not going to read the ingredient list. Grate the cheese, separate the sunshine, blah blah blah, add the salt and pepper and nutmeg, more grated cheese, pour the mix into the souffle dish, put the dishes in your oven, serve it. Behold the brilliance of the sun and the exquisite flavor of the sunshine souffle. And then potache le magnifique. Okay, behold the gourmet's signature dish, the potage Le Magnifique. But wait, I know what you're wondering. That's it? Is that all there is to it? What's the secret of the gourmet? Do you really expect me to give away the secret to my most popular dish? Well, guess what? I will! For that secret, my friends, is you. That's right. The potage le magnifique is delicious and extraordinary. Using just the simple ingredients listed, you will create a potage that is both hearty and delicious. But in order to make the potage le magnifique truly magnificent, it takes the imagination of a truly inspired chef. Do you have that gift? I have served bowls of the potage le magnifique that caused grown men to weep with joy. Can you guess what I added? Can you create magic? Well, yes, Khajiit can, but not this kind. Khajiit is not a chef. Alright, well, Khajiit must have missed something. That's the only thing that Khajiit has come to in her mind. So either there is a trapdoor on the floor, or one in the ceiling. And so she's going to look at ceilings. We'll start with ceilings and hope that nobody, kind of comes along and sees her looking up at the ceiling and goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then I have to kill them too. Although Khajiit is not quite sure why there would be something on the ceiling in a place that looks as interesting as this. Why does Khajiit have a feeling she has to go out this door? Yes, hello, Hannah. Welcome to the madness that is Khajiit's mind. And it is bright during the day, and I guess the sun does shine off the snow a lot. So I guess one could say that Skyrim is lit. Alright, Khajiit. What time is it? It's only 3 o'clock. Well, Khajiit could drink her other potion. That's about all she can think. And then scurry across. But will opening the door take the invisibility away? It might. Alright, well, there was a slight opening here. Alright. Khajiit is going to take her invisibility potion and try scurry across. And see if that's where we need to go. And, of course, her spells are going off because, well, that's what they do at the most inopportune moments. Let's put them back on. Or refresh the ones that haven't actually gone off yet. Alright. So let's have a look. Drink. This is going to give us 31 seconds. She is not sure where she needs to go. Well, crap. She might need to go to Oop, that is not... Ouch. That is not... Oh, mages are such Such paper thin. And Hannah, please note that this is a serious roleplay stream. I'm sure you're not quite familiar with that. I am in character, so I'll only be responding to OOC comments when I'm in a screen like this. Please put OOC in front of your comments if you don't want to roleplay. That's fine. Do I mod? This has 3 million mods in it. If you want the link for that, look in the description for the video on YouTube, and it will give you the instructions on where you can see the mod list. This is an older version of Skyrim. It's 1.8.151.07 or 0.7. Such a long set of numbers. And that's because this series was started over 3 years ago, I think 4 years ago, and that was the version that was current at the time, and in order to continue the series, I have to use the older version. And Willie News on Mixer, hello, welcome to the stream. And hopefully you heard the serious roleplay explanation. If you want more information, you can put !SRP in the chat and you'll get more information about it. Short version is, I'm roleplaying when I'm not on a screen like this. Chat also can roleplay as spirit advisors to Zahjira. If you don't want to roleplay, put OOC in front of your comments. Excuse me, and make your comments. Alright, I'm actually going a little bit past time for this stream. So, once I'm going to see if we can get her successfully to the building that she needs to go to. Her first attempt failed, and she's about to have a deja vu moment, but we'll see. Because she has a feeling that perhaps going across here will not be the correct way. She's not sure why she has that feeling, but she does. It's one of those weird moments where she feels like she's already done this. Right, okay, so let's take that invisibility potion. And hurry. Okay, so there's a building there. How is Khajiit gonna get there? Where are you going? Excuse me.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, sir. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story, as agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see the rest of your payment.
Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me.
You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that it, Giza? Shall we loose his bonds and put you in a cell together? You can ask him anything you like and see how he answers.
Do they have somebody tied up?
No, I'll wait outside.
That would probably be best.
That they're torturing?
Now, get out.
I knew he was telling the truth. I can always tell.
Oh dear. She doesn't know how she got that guy past that guy at the door, but so we know there's you're guarding. Okay. Oh boy. Khajiit needs to think about this. Oh, she wishes the boys were here. It'd be much more straightforward with 4 of us, if less stealthy. But Khajiit hasn't been doing so good on the stealthy front. She'll blame the avalanche scrambling her brain for it. But she needs to think. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the stream today. We'll leave it on that cliffhanger. You'll find out tomorrow what she decides to do. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. In any case, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. MDT. There will be another 6 episodes, 6 hours of Zahjira's Travels, SRP. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Did I already say that? In any case, I'm getting a little tired. It is time for me to head off. And I hope to see you again in the stream real soon. And hello, Colton. Sorry the stream is just ending. So you all take care. If you are new to the SRP and you would like to find out or to watch it some more, I highly recommend you watch a video called What is SRP that I have on my channel. It is actually, it was for Fallout 4, but the majority of it still applies. The only part that would be different is the part about what you can be, like playing a spirit. And that would have to be someone from Tamriel. You can be currently alive, but if so, you cannot provide her with any information that would spoil things. If you are playing a deceased person who is from Tamriel, you are an ordinary citizen. You are not an Aedra, a Daedra, a god, or a high-ranking official or anything like that. I do that simply because it heads off at the past some people that want to be really things that don't work. In any case, I will, if you're on YouTube, you can find that on my YouTube channel. If you do a search for what is SRP, I don't have it linked in the cards like I say I do in the description, because I have to figure out how I'm going to link it. But let's see, if I put, let's do this here. I can actually post the link. I'll pull it from one of the other chats, and because YouTube doesn't like me doesn't like Nightbot posting links. I can post links just fine. Not so much Nightbot. There you go. That's the link for the What is SRP video. Alright, hope to see you again. You all take care, and I will see you later. Bye.
Yeah, she'd like to sneak the darkest corners we see.